Greetings and salutations, Relaxed Gamer Nation, and welcome back to my channel, and Happy New Year's for those I haven't said Happy New Year's to yet, or those who haven't seen my channel yet. It's been a great time. Last year was great. I got a lot of subscribers last year, which was great, but I want more. And that means you who don't subscribe to anything, you hit that subscribe button. And definitely like and comment on the video. That helps a lot because YouTube doesn't really promote me unless people actually like and comment. It's stupid. So, yeah, I want more. I want more people, more subscribers, more other stuff, you know, more. Everybody wants more. But yeah, once again, Happy New Year. And thank you for joining me in this on this episode. You might have seen something that I just kind of glanced over here. This is our Mark 1 drone. I actually went and rebuilt it into a Mark 2 drone. Same size, same proportions. I think it even has the same battery power, but it doesn't have the large conveyor on the bottom. Instead, it's got a small conveyor at the back as well as a merge block. So this is important because I have a thing just out there, all that I gotta show you. This is 1 block by 1 block by 2.5 blocks. Something like that. 2.5 blocks, yeah. Which is great. It fits very good in the little carrier concept that I kind of came up with. Though it's kind of still under construction. In addition, I have also brought in the nanobot build and repair system. You know this mod. I use this mod in pretty much every series which has mods. I don't know why I didn't bring it into this series, but it's here. It's here now. Nanobot build and repair is here, and it will stay until the foreseen future, or until this series ends, whichever. Anyway, so it's the same basic design of this, except it's a little shorter because I found that this had a little more difficulties getting through the launch tube. It doesn't have the blast doors on the bottom. It's got timers, it's got AI controllers, it's got the flippy floppy thing where once it runs out of... Okay, I actually changed this in this one as well. So once it runs almost out of ammo, or it runs low on power, or these weapons get damaged to the point of uselessness, it will trigger it to turn into a missile. As such, it's got a warhead in here that is set to detonate at a certain distance. So if I put the sensor's field range on and I go into sensor, the boom sensor, and show on HUD, it doesn't do anything. Way to make me a liar. Sensor. I have to turn on. There we go. So it turns into a missile. Basically, once something breaches this zone here, it will go boom. Now these little warheads, I think, have a 20-meter range, I think. So it should do a decent amount of damage. Because the warhead is right here, I think. Middle of the thing right about here. So it should do a decent amount of damage. And it's buried under 2 layers of heavy armor and a bit of heavy armor plate around the important areas here. This is where our hydrogen tanks are. So yeah, so once the ammo is low or out, or the hydrogen is low, or if either of these guns turns into slag, actually if both of these guns turn into slag, then it will turn on the sensor and do all that stuff, I think. I'm not entirely sure if I actually programmed that properly. Detonate. Okay, that's fine. What is it? It's the it's a timer. ATB. Intercept switch. Setup actions. So we have basically switching from the hit and run behavior to the intercept behavior. It's arming the warheads. It's turning on the sensor, and then it's basically making sure that these blocks are actually turned on as well. So the AI behavior switches here, then this switches. So it should theoretically work. I don't have any targets to fire it on yet, so we are going to have to see in the heat of battle, which is always wonderful. So let me turn the sensor off because I don't want it to accidentally go boom. And let me show you a few other things here. Nothing in here that you have to really see. Out here I have been working on a launcher concept. Now, originally I was thinking of setting it up so that it would just launch things right out the tubes. But that didn't quite... I was too worried that the AI would get confused and bounce around inside here. So what I did, instead of setting an override thruster to boost it out, I have it on a piston to boost it out. So let me show you here with this. So basically what it does is it opens up the door, then it pushes out the piston, like so, which brings it out to here. And then once this merge block is turned off, all the AI stuff turns on. So it'll fly out to a certain range. I still got to put a beacon in here. This has a basic task in it as well. So it will fly out to a range of whatever I set, usually between, like, it has to stay 250 to 1.5 kilometers away from the mothership, if you would. So we'll just bring those back in. Close that door. And once the AI block takes over, then all the stuff necessary should be taking over as well, like the inertia dampeners should be turned on, etc. But let's take a look at our concept here. This is only one side of the ship concept. Now I know this is probably it's going to be big. It is primarily made out of light armor blocks. I will probably change a bunch of this skin to heavy armor once I get around to it. I also put a little quick charge system out here for my hydrogen and stuff. And I created a boarding ramp. Just for the fun of it, I created a boarding ramp. So we go in. This should, once we enter here, it should do the airlock thingy. None of that's been set up yet. We're going to have these tunnels throughout. And I had to put this in and put this down here to actually make it so that I can walk up these stairs. So yeah, that should be good. Got a little cargo container here for quick access. But I'm having a little bit of issues here. Now, this is going to be one side of it, but I am considering rebuilding this system here because it's pretty wide. It's like we got one drone here, we got one drone here. That might actually be a good thing because, say, one drone bay gets rendered non-functional by a stray shot or whatever, then the other one is a good 3 blocks away and should still theoretically work, but at the cost of making it longer. What I might do is because this has to be taller as well, because right now it's only as tall as a jump drive or a reactor, and it's got to have multiples of those in it. So what I will probably do is I will stack it on top of each other. So I'll probably have another one stacked on top of this. So we have 4 per side. This will be mirrored on the other side. And back here will be the battle ball launch area, which will launch them upwards. So theoretically, it should work out. But I've been working on this for a little while, and it is not anywhere near being done. My main issue was getting this system set up. Originally, I had it set on small pistons, and I found that the small pistons that I had set up were a spaghetti of small pistons on a small block. And I was like, you know what? That's not such a great idea. Let's change that to a large piston and see if it works. And thankfully, it worked. Each of these bays has welders here. So if I were to let's take this drone out. Let's open up that, extend that, and then disconnect that. So now this is free. This is on its own AI control. The idea is that once it's on its own AI control, it will go to a certain distance from the ship, but I haven't set that up because I don't have a beacon on the ship yet. And it will patrol around instead of just sitting there like a dead fish, if you would. I don't know why the thrusters haven't turned on. Reel it back. Oops. There's no gravity on this yet. Let's just reel that back in. Yeah, I don't know why the thrusters didn't turn on. I might have a block turned off. Ventilate from that, or I am out of hydrogen, which is quite likely. This has some in it, but not a lot. Oh. Got 10% gas in it. 0%. So, I gotta go find some ice. Yeah, I gotta go find some ice so that we can actually get this working properly. Let's make sure that the... Yeah, those aren't even on, so it's like I don't have a proper connection. Okay, hold on. There we go. That must have been hooked on. Because these should be stockpiling. I should have a maintenance door. Where would I put? I could put it right over here. Get into these bays for situations like that. Turn this into a T. Put a door there. Let's see here. Corridors. Passages. I like the new passages the best. The ones with the actual ground. Oh, also, I have these vents in here that vent air through Willis duct right here. Just under here, there's a little duct that'll vent air into this hallway, so that you don't see the I can't really call it an ugly vent because it's actually a pretty good looking vent, but so you can't see that vent, and it just looks like it's a normal hallway with no vents in it. So I got one here and I got one here, but theoretically there should be airtighted. Sure. We're gonna put in a door, sliding door. Oh, actually, why did I put in a narrow door? Is there a narrow door stowage, or is it like a narrow corridor? The narrow corridor, narrow stowage. Okay, right. Because I keep on forgetting about this narrow stowage. But it's fine right now. Let's see. This is narrow door. And I can put another narrow door here. So it's like a maintenance access door. We can come in here, we can look at this. Mostly. Okay. Hydrogen. Tank. There we go. Okay, these are not on stockpile. Why are they not on stockpile? It's probably something I haven't set up in the merge block. So let's go to event controller. Release. Here we go. Wait, no. No, wait a minute. That's not right. No, we could do it in here. Okay. So when merge block is connected, yeah, it should be stockpiling. Stockpile on. Weird. This has to be connected first, and it doesn't want to properly connect. Merge blocks and connectors are weird. So what this launch start timer does, ATB launch start, is turns on the AI behavior for this, turns on the basic task, and turns on the hit and run combat. It also unlocks the connector and turns the stockpile off on the tanks. Right? Should be doing that. Why is it not? Hold on. H tank stockpile. It doesn't show me. It doesn't show me in this little thing here. But it should be set to stockpile off, so that the hydrogen tanks are working. And that should trigger the timer block. Should trigger. Yep. It should trigger once the event controller meets the release setting, which is right here. So on connection, the timer block stops. On release, it starts a timer block, which is set to 10 seconds, I think. 3 seconds. So let's up that to 5 seconds. So it'll basically just hang out outside of the launch bay for 5 seconds and then launch. That's the idea anyway. I really need a gravity thing in here, but that's fine. I will get a gravity generator in here soonish. Oops. And then we'll do that same thing over here. Right on the side. Now, I haven't turned on my build and repair yet. I will get to that. I just want to get all this stuff sorted out first. And I'll be setting up a universal timer on the ship to make sure all doors are closed. I think this is supposed to be a light. So we're probably going to turn this one into a light. Oops. Corridor light. Sure, we are actually. We're gonna do the same thing for this one. Maybe? Yep. Oh. Corridors are lit. Awesome. Now, although I installed build and repair, I want this actually. What's going on here? Okay. I guess we will put that narrow door right there. Nope, not right there. Wrong way. And then we'll put the narrow corridor here. Is that actually in our corridors? Yeah, right there. Which way is up? I might actually have to go in there and check that. Pardon me. Is that up? Yeah, that's up. What the heck? Oh, for Pete's sake. Is that up? It's up. Wait. That is not up.
Energy low.
Oh, shush you. That is up. There we go. I can read. Perfect. Those. Those. And same thing over here. Just flipped. So basically, when you're coming to do the maintenance, you can just grab tools and stuff from here, and then go in to do maintenance. And it looks fine from up here, so I might want to put down some plates. Nah, it'll be fine. I can live with that. Okay, cool. So let's get our build and repair sorted here. We're gonna need a few of them, but I'm not entirely sure where to put them. They can go anywhere, really.
Energy critical.
Could put it out here. Let me go get some energy. Now, theoretically, I should have them everywhere. I can easily fit one here. Put two. Okay. Then we can cover that up. And I need to put at least one over here. So I think this is under here is a good place. But do I want to put it down like that? Let's do there and there. And then we'll put a conveyor right here. Actually, we can just put a T in here. And we can always put some more if we want. So let's configure our build and repair with our typical commands or typical settings. You, I actually need to get rid of. You're fine right now. You, I need to get rid of. You, I should get rid of. Yeah. Okay. So, build and repair. Let's reset the names. okay, it's all the way up here. Interesting. Okay, it is off right now, so let's set our colors. The ignore color. This is our pink. 321, 100, 100. Help others. For this is our... Oh, no, hold on. This is our pink. 300, 100. This is 128. Did I set it to 120? I don't remember. It's like a green. And under 100 is fine. Let me make sure those colors are... Let's go over here. Yeah, it doesn't translate properly here. 20, 100. So lime green and pink is 321, 100, 10, not 9. There's our pink. And that's supposed to be. Okay, we got our pinks. Awesome. We got our not pinks. Awesome. Our ignore color, which we're probably going to ignore. Honestly. And build and repair. Hello. Set your settings up. Walk mode, fly mode. Weld before grind. Yes. Weld before grind. Make sure these are on. Does not grind not own blocks. Does grind enemy blocks. I will go nearest first. Push immediately. Volume of 5%. Now we go up here. We click it on. And let the nanobots do what nanobots do. See? Yay, nanobots! What's broken over here? Oh, why are there blocks in there? I must put this down there accidentally, or they're there to begin with. Yay, nanobots! Woo, woo! Fix it all. It probably won't get to these, but it might. Those might be considered unowned blocks. So I don't think they're connected to anything. Should get these. Yeah, let's work on those. Nice, now I can be lazy again. Yay! Okay, so the plan is to basically mirror this on top of it. That should actually be pretty easy. I can just set a projector for it. So I think I want some more depth down here. Oh, You're probably wondering, or you might not be wondering, why do I have all these interior blocks in here? It's for weight. Let me show you what I mean. Now, over up at the top left, you see light armor block variant. It's 500 kilograms for a 1 by 1 by 1 block. Okay, got that? Now over here we have our interior wall, which is a around a third of the weight of a regular steel block. Okay. Then, if we go into our armored variant, these are 3,300 kilograms each. This is why I'm only going to be putting armor in select locations. Because otherwise, it's a heavy waste of resources and weight for that matter. So, yeah, that's why I am at every possible junction. If I do not need armor of any sort or even blocks, then I will put in these interior plates. You can do whatever you want. It's a pure preference. But this is what I'm doing. Which means all of this outer armor here, this stuff, will likely be turned into heavy armor variants. But right now I'm just laying the basics for a potential design. Not entirely sure if I like this, and especially when I start putting another one of these on top of this, it might not look too good. So, yeah. Now, in order to do this, okay, this is already separated. It should be two separate grids. It should be two separate grids, only connected by this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a temporary command seat down, or a helm, which I apparently need parts for, which is fine. Steel, nope, steel. And all I need to do is basically pop this down. Build and repair will do what build and repair does. We're going to put on some ions here just to move this grid. I suspect this grid is fairly heavy. I don't need to gyro. That'll allow me to actually maneuver this grid. So I'm not sure if I have enough thruster components. These all take 80 each. So what's that? 163. Sorry. 420.
Energy low.
Another 420 there, so 1,000. Apparently I have enough. So let's go through here. Let's go to the connector on this grid. Set connector. Carrier ship connector. And let's turn off auto lock. Where is the auto lock? Oh, it doesn't have. Okay, so this is a separate grid now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these. This. Oops. It's fine. I should be able to make it a stationary grid. Because I am not entirely sure where I want to put thrusters yet. I know this is going to be a fair amount longer here. And I'm going to rough it in so that although I'm going to be putting some jump drives in, I want to have it swappable. So changing our regular jump drives for a Proto-Tech jump drive when we find Proto-Tech jump drive. And Proto-Tech jump drives are 3x3x3, while our normal jump drive is 3x3x2. Okay, let us... Could I do that? Maybe. Probably could. You're probably wondering what I'm going on about here is I can theoretically mirror this so that I don't have to do all this again. But there down the middle. I think I want to add a bit more space in the middle here. Jump drives and reactors, so I need at least a 3 length for that stuff. 3 extra width. One, two. I'll make it 4. If I were to mirror it. Okay. Okay, we can do something like that. I want this to go easy. So we're gonna turn off the builder. Oh, because we're not connected to the grid anymore. Build and repair system. We're gonna turn you guys off. Even though we just turned you back on, we're gonna turn you guys off. We're gonna fix this. Actually, don't worry about that because I'm most likely gonna be completely rebuilding this. Let us put in some blocks. Actually, we might as well turn build and repair back on. For this part at least. Because we want a center line here. Because we need space between the bottom and the top. This area is going to be reconfigured as well. So theoretically, I should just do that now. I have nothing really set up here for cameras and the like. Of course, I'm gonna have to do some minor figuring out of stuff, especially when I mirror it or. If I mirror it. Bit of a conundrum here. Okay. You know what? Let's just cut this off right here. That's gonna look weird over there, but maybe it'll be fine. We got our block there. We're going to project. So we need to project from here. Here. We gotta project from here. Control B. This we will rename to carrier thingy. Temp. Oh. ETR. Carrier thingy. Temp. Do that, then we put a projector. Block. And then we tell Bill and Repair to get it done. I took the projector off, didn't I? Oh, there it is. Okay. Projectors are confusing here. Because I'm never sure which way is the front. I thought this was a front like this, but I think that it's actually like this. No. Because picture shows it like that, I think. Sure. Yeah, the picture shows it like that. Okay. Let's get Build and Repair to do this. There we go. Now we gotta turn Build and Repair off before it decides to build stuff. When I'm setting up a projector. Okay. So, we need a seat. Okay, we have a helm. Let's go into our projector. It's this one. Blueprints. PTR. Carrier thingy. Copy. Yeah, I'm aware that it will only select the largest grid, which is perfectly fine. Okay. So let's go in here and set it up. It's got to go up a bit, but it's in close to the right position. Projectors are weird. Horizontal offset up. Okay, so that will give us the upper layer. Then we can do whatever we want in the center here. Or do we bring it down one? I think I'm gonna bring it down one. Work. And know that the projector will be encapsulated. We did like that. I'm thinking I want to do it like that. Let's do it like that. Okay, now that we have that aligned, supposedly. Come on out and play, build and repair. I gotta do a bunch of changes, but that's okay. I can actually put this up here. I can put the center block here. It's a gyro. It's losing its angle because it's twisting slightly. Oh shit. RG. Stop it. Quit it. Quit it. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that'll stop its. It's floating away. Okay. I think I stopped it. Oh, wait. Did I? No. Wait. Where it crashes into the rock. Oh. Now, what I wanted to do was actually put a mag plate here. Auto off. There is a lot I gotta modify and change around, but oh Jesus. That worked. Okay, so that tells me that doing this insect connector is probably not such a great idea. And probably using a 2-connector system would probably work a little better. What other connectors do I have on here? These should not be used for parking. Okay. So build and repairs working on this. Now I gotta figure out where to put guns on this. Now this is only one side of it. You know, once this is built up, this side. All those should kick in and help out. So, yeah, I think I'm not going to go any taller than this. And then I'll be mirroring this on the other side. I'll be getting rid of the extra connector here. I'll probably be getting rid of that connector too. So I might have a center line connector here, which is actually a good idea. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be inset there. Have a connection there. This projector's in the way right now, but that's fine. I'll let it do its thing. This. I can't easily get rid of that right now. probably turn them both into conveyors. Should probably make sure keep projection is on just in case I turn off that projector. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now because it's going to be changed. That's fine. It's something to sort out here. Okay, let's turn the projector back on. So we can get all the rest of this stuff. Still not entirely sure I like this idea. But having more drones is great, because if I can launch like a volley of 8 drones at a time, that'll make this a lot safer. And I could do that at freaking what, 2,500, probably within 2,000 meters. Drop the drone off. Targeting system takes in its thing takes into effect and then goes after the target, firing, then turning into missile when it cannot fire any longer. I like that. Oh, it couldn't put that rotor in. Okay, that's fine. That's easy enough to set up. And put in a small head. Then it's a small one of these, and a projector. I need to check to see how I have the projector actually aligned. I think it was the up and down at the top and square at the front. It's very important for me to get those projectors in the correct spot, because if I'm copying the settings, so put that on. I put it in the right direction. Small head. That. And that. Then we change the name. Projector. Bay. A3. These settings. I gotta come into these. Change a few things around. Like I think that's supposed to be the projector. A1, A2, A3, A4. So that's the door. So we gotta change the name of the door. I'm wondering if if I set groups, if that would make it easier. So yeah, I think we made quite a bit of progress here so far. There's a lot more that I need to do on this thing. I like this entire other side, but once that side's done, which I think it is done now, maybe. Okay, this side's done now. So I need to modify these. I got to change the boarding tunnel to be centralized. Then I got to copy and flip it. Mirror it. So I should put another one of these boarding tunnels over here. Maybe. I know you can't get to that one because I changed it on you. Right, so let's turn this projector off. It's no longer needed. This doesn't have anything. That. And these will be changed. Or don't need to change. I go straight up to that. Okay. Those can stay, but these need to be changed. And now the cargo systems are linked. Or will be linked in just a moment. There we go. Then we go from here. And then this is going to be one of those heavy armor points. Boarding ramp's going to be moved up. So the entire outer skin here is probably going to be completely changed. Once we get to finishing this, if you would. It's just this section that we're working on right now. So how do I do this? What should I do? Because I want my drone launch bays, my battle ball drone launch bays, which need a much larger space to launch. So they need a 3x3 area to launch out of. I guess I could do the same in here, but it's launching downwards. Because I still got to put guns on this. I still got to clad it in armor. I got to get all the other internals going on. I got to rework our tunnels here. Put in stairs and stuff. Maybe an elevator, though an elevator in a moving vehicle isn't necessarily a good idea. It could work, but I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know. But first we got to get our boarding ramp stuff sorted out so it should be centralized. Kind of wrecks my whole boarding tunnel idea, but it was just a little fun little thing that I made, so it's not a big deal. The conveyor hooks into there. So let's get rid of this block. We don't need it there anymore. Let's put in a helm. Sure. Okay, so let's go into our connector, carrier ship connector. We're going to unlock that. Pull back. Down. Doesn't have a lot of magnetism, but I think we're going to turn that magnetism off. Because I don't want this to just randomly explode things.
Inventory full.
My inventory's full. Come on, build and repair. Grab my stuff. Thank you. Connect it to there, so let's put in I might use that as a pass-through to get to a gun. Or a select section of guns. I don't want to do the same thing down here.
Inventory.
So it's got more access points. Let's just put in a regular conveyor. And we can select, put it into a stairwell of some sort. Go there. These are gone. These are gone. Gone. Maybe these, that. This is going to be the entryway. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I got to do. So I don't want to bore you guys with everything I'm doing here. That's going to be the entry area. Okay. We want to be able to split it into multiple stairwells. After
Inventory
that
full.
can be changed.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Connect there and connect there. Then we'll add some redundant connections in here. Okay. These can go away.
Inventory full. Inventory.
So they don't really need to go away because I'm probably going to use them for something else. English mortal, the inventory is full. And more redundancy. Oh, this is going to have so many redundancies. There's nothing that's going to be going in between here. This is already connected. Anyway, I have gone on far too long so far. I'm sitting at a bit over an hour for content recorded. I probably got another several hours to get this built. I got rid of the gyroscope, didn't I? That's okay. We can put gyroscopes like right in here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Put gyroscope in there. That's kind of centralized. We have all this dead space we can put gyroscopes in. And if we can find the Proto-Tech gyroscope, that'll be awesome. I figure this is probably going to need a few gyroscopes. It is connected, so I can get rid of these. Now, I'm planning, because I have so much conveyor redundancy, I am going to make this a hybrid ship. So it's going to be hydrogen and ion. So I got to figure out where to put that stuff. This central area is a great idea, great place to put it all. In fact, I could probably put it dead center, because I don't need that space for anything, really. We don't need access points for the hydrogen, because if they're completely in the center and nothing can really get to it unless they penetrate several layers of blocks, which is possible. Let's
Energy low.
put a gyroscope here. Put another one. It's going to need more than that, I'm pretty sure. But if I mirror this, then it's going to be double that. So that's fine. Then we can
Inventory
get rid of
full.
that. And
Inventory
this, actually.
full.
But this can actually go away too.
Inventory full.
This is going to be our central pipe here. Do we take the hydrogen tank right off of that? Hydrogen tanks, rather. Yeah. 3 hydrogen fine? Probably. Yeah, that should be fine. Because if I
Energy
pull
critical.
corridors off of that, it should be fine. Oh, energy is critical. So is my oxygen. Okay, so there we have it. This is only like maybe a sixth of the ship. Because they still got to do the back end, which is going to be primarily utility and our battle drone or battle ball launching facility. And they'll be launched via piston as well. But I might not need to go into the same extent as these, maybe. We'll see. Or I could have a deep hangar. Maybe just a single hangar and it launches out the top. Because it could probably fit 2 in here. With piston launch, gonna take up an extra 2 spaces. We gotta put blast doors in, hangar doors, etc. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna say goodbye now. Thank you very much for popping by. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gives you ideas for your own creations. I'm glad to have build and repair back. I kind of missed it. Especially when you're building a whole bunch of stuff, right? Anyway, until next time, I've been Relax Gamer, and I will see you guys later. Ciao.